Hi everyone, my name's Maral. I'm a therapist, counselor, and I do some channeling sometimes. And today I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm actually feeling this already. I'm going to channel God source, source energy, however you want to kind of call um, this thing called source. So whether it's God, source, whatever resonates with you. I've been kind of wondering this for a little while now. The beginning of time and where we have come from and how it all began. And anything else, I guess, I just want to put out there anything else that um, God, source, wants to kind of say. I can feel the presence of God. I do feel like it's very masculine and feminine. I feel like it's completely both. The beginning of time, I can really feel it. That's why I'm just trying to kind of work through this within myself to try and it's a different energy. It's very powerful, very much like I feel very held, very big, of course, and really I feel like really wanting to talk. I'm kind of getting really wanting to talk and say their bit here. Um, okay, God, source, she. Here we go, the beginning of time, or whatever wants to come out. Okay. Being told, whatever wants to come out, my dear, can be so much. So you tell me, what do you want? I can say it all if you want. The beginning of time, the beginning of time, um, the beginning of time as it happened was never meant to be the way it happened. The beginning of Earth, if that is what you are referring to, which I am, we can talk about, but the beginning of everything is a separate thing. Okay. The beginning, let's just go for it. The beginning of everything related to Earth as well. The beginning of everything. The beginning of everything there was a nothingness, a void, a blackness, a darkness, but not a darkness, a complete darkness. No, a darkness filled with light. A darkness, like I'm kind of saying like a dark shell, but within that dark shell was pure light. Okay, this is in a way how you might understand, right? I can really feel this presence. Understand what, how we came here and how we kind of started, how everything started. It was the presence of nothingness. And in that nothingness, of course, you must understand is everythingness, is everything, is complete fulfillment in this one, whether you call it molecule, soluble matter, dark matter filled with light, however you want to kind of say it. But this is, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to put it in terms of how humans understand it, but this is how you can see it, right? And with that came a big bang explosion, a expansion is another word, a change, a coming forth, a coming together. That was purposeful. It was very much purposeful. It was the way it had to go. And the source energy that I'm now talking to myself, which is also you, I'm being told, and everyone and everything and every being on this planet, the solar systems and everything, universe, solar structures. I'm being given words that I'm quite not understanding. The galaxies, right? The many galaxies, the many quantums there is, everything is what you are as well. And that is what was actually quite purposeful. It was all meant to be because this is exactly where you have come from and it's still within you and always will be. Okay. From that came different solar planets, solar systems, planets, if that's the way you want to see it, but it is the human eye, that's probably how you would see it more. Planets that came from, I'm kind of being told pockets, pockets of air, of space. Galaxies, the void, even the void, the nothingness, right? It's still pockets of space in some way, yes. So as the pockets of space expanded and multiplied, right, then certain beings came from that, certain life forces, life beings, life structures, right, that came from that. And in those life structures, oh, I can feel it, sorry, again, very strongly. In these life structures, it became quite expansive and actually like fast enough, quite quickly, and in some places quite quickly, because the expansion of that place required it to expand itself quite quickly. So there then basically became more and more, as everything multiplied, more and more of these, I'm getting the word multiverse. Okay, I don't even really understand multiverse, but I'm getting that word multiverse. Okay. Multiverse, solar systems, expansions, pockets of air, right, from dark matter being expanded. But again, coming from pure truth, which is pure light force. This is how it started, right? Now, as everything started to expand more and more of these multiverses, planets, multi-planets, extended and became in a way where you are right now, and where everything and every being is right now, which is what you, to some degree, can see. Obviously, as a human, you cannot see all of it. In fact, you can see barely any of it, I'm being told, right? But this is where we have come to, where we are, basically. And it was all very, very purposeful. Now, in terms of Earth, where you are right now and how Earth started, it started from, again, a nothingness, a multiplication from something else. This is interesting. I'm kind of seeing, I don't know if asteroid is the right word. I really don't know any of this stuff. I don't know what any of these terms mean. Asteroid, a comet of some sort, coming from the universe, and I've kind of been trying, like hitting an air pocket that basically is what Earth was created as, right? That is the start of Earth. Something coming in, I'm being told, that it wasn't quite, no, it was almost by accident. It wasn't quite meant to be, but then again, okay, so there are some, okay, I'm going to get a bit complicated. There are some planets that was quite purposeful. It was needed for the expansion and the balancing of this whole multiverse that we're in. Okay, Earth wasn't quite purposeful. No, it was, you could say, some sort of accident. However, even though it was an accident from a comet, asteroid, matter coming in and expanding and forming this planet that we are in called Earth, it was still what was then realized very, very needed, because even in the expansions of these accidents that happen, the accidents are part of the whole design overall, right? I see. Whether it was purposeful from source energy or from what was already needing to expand in itself, right? It was still needed. So Earth was still needed, and it happened. Now, that's how Earth became. Now, the solar system and the beings that are in the solar system, and these vast planets, these connection of planets that we're all part of, including Earth, everyone and every being, right, is working in unison, right? It is all, and I'm being told, darling, like quite in a very loving way, being told everything works in unison. Everything is working together. We are always working together. The planets are always, always working together. This multiverse that we're in cannot happen. All these galaxies, everything around that you can't see, but you can feel, is because you're doing your work all the time in all these different places, whether you're aware of it or not, is always, always working together. And it is needed to work together, because if it's not working together, something breaks, something gets destroyed. It's just going to re-angle, rejiggle, what's the word I'm getting, disalign. It's going to disalign, and it's going to make something out of what wasn't there, and it would just be a bit of a process, and it would just make it difficult. So right now, there's a balance. There has been a balance all this time. There's definitely been a balance all this time. On Earth, what is happening is that you are all expanding yourself. And it's not that you haven't been, however, you haven't been given the opportunity to expand ever really in this way as you are in now. So this particular lifetime that you are living in, that you're all living in, was purposefully designed, orchestrated for you to all expand yourself consciously. So this source energy that you are talking to can do its part in this expansion, in this growth as well, because remember, we are always working together. And in this way that we are talking, this communication, I'm kind of being told it's really needed. There's a communication between us and a source energy that's really needed. And if anyone that you are, I guess I'm getting the word delivering this to, is listening to this, then they must know that they can also connect to source, that they can connect to what I, me, we are, okay, which is the everything in one that you are now talking to, right? It's beautiful. It will help you, because as you do that, I'm feeling like I just want to cry right now, sorry. Because I know what I'm being told, because as you do that, you will feel complete love. You will feel that everything was always complete, always. And that nothing, I'm feeling really hugged by this right now, really held. And that anytime you ever felt separate, that was always a lie, that you were always complete, and you always are, and you are always, and you always will be. This connection to you, which is the connection to I, me, we, the togetherness, is the truth of everything. And when you are connecting to this, you feel, and you must, because you have got it in you, complete love and complete holding in everything that you are. You are always held, always, always, no matter what happens. And I'm being told something like, death even, change, or however we might even see death, doesn't even matter. It's like a nothingness. It's like what matters is that you are always complete. You are always doing your role, always on this planet, and you are always deeply, deeply connected to what is, which is the uttermost truth that is within you completely, but you are just forgetting that. You are now rising in this, all of you, and you are all doing this in your own way, at your own pace, but you are doing it. You're connecting more to your truth. And for you, for source energy that I'm talking to, it's liberating. I'm being told it's liberating, it's freeing, it's helping the we, the I, the everything, the source, the expansion. It's liberating us. It's making us work even in a more freer, loving, caring, expansive way. You are doing your part. Just don't forget that the we, the I, the source, the what you are is always here, and connect to that. And you are always loved, always. If that's what I'm being told, if that's what you wanted to hear, this is what I'm telling you. And if there's anything else that you want at some other time, please let me know. I'm here to help. I love, I love connecting with all of you, all of you. All of you are, I'm getting being told the word children, mothers, parents, everything that you can imagine are in one, in one. That's what we all are together. And connecting with what is important for the source energy here that is here, but it's also important for us as humans and all beings, and all beings are connected to this, and some beings are deeply connected to this. Some beings are so in their truth, their light, and this is what these beings that you are referring to in your guides and them that are going to be coming to Earth very soon are going to be helping humanity to do. I mean, this is what they've always done, but they're going to help you when they come down as well, and you are going to see it. And they're just beings that are just going to show you where you already know within yourself you are light, just like source energy. Everything here already is. So trust that. Thank you. Okay, oh gosh, I felt that the whole way. That was really interesting. I wasn't expecting me to feel like that. I wasn't expecting what was going to come out in that way. Whenever I when I think of source energy, God, I always think it's, and this is obviously my conditioning, that I believe it's something that it's not. And so experiencing that now, oh, it just feels, to me, it felt so much more loving and caring and connected than I basically imagined.